So first let's start off with, we talk about matter, right? What is matter? So everything that you see here, is it matter? For example, water is matter, chair, the pizza that we eat, juice, all the things around us is matter, right? You and I, are we made up of matter? Yes or no? The tables, the chairs, all the things that you see around you, they're all matter, because matter means something which has mass, something that occupies space. That is called matter. Can you give me an example of something that is not matter, guys? What do you think? Absolutely right. So that's what, like emotions, like happiness, sadness, love, hate, these are not matter. Energy like light, heat, this is not considered matter. But the rest of the stuff that we are looking at, we know it's all matter, something which has mass and occupies space. Now, do you guys know that matter is not continuous? From our current theory in science, matter is said to be made of tiny, tiny particles, right? So for example, if we consider this large river, so if you take this river, we take out the water from the river, we put it, let's say, into a glass. So we take this water from the river and put it into the glass. Now let's see if we can go smaller than that. So if we take this glass, right, and we zoom in further, you can consider one tiny drop of water. Now if you zoom in further, the drop can be subdivided into smaller and smaller things, right? So when we go into smaller particles, finally, what do you guys see over here in this picture? If this is oxygen and these are hydrogen atoms, what do we have here, guys? This is nothing but H2O molecule. Fantastic. We have a water molecule here. So the scientists said that you can subdivide the matter into tiny and tiny particles, and this has all the properties. It is still water. That means I can drink this molecule. If you taste it, it will be tasteless, odorless, right? It is transparent. Of course, molecule is so small that we can't see it, but matter is made up of these tiny, tiny particles. And then, when we subdivide it, we know it is made up of these atoms like hydrogen, oxygen. You guys might have heard of this. And so here we come down to the atom level, where we are looking at the hydrogen or the oxygen atoms. So matter is made up of very, very tiny particles. So you can go from this big macroscopic journey. We started with the river and ended up with these tiny particles called atoms. If you don't know what are atoms, molecules, don't worry. That is the language of chemistry which we are going to discuss so that we can speak the same language in our chemistry classes.